Imagine you're walking in a forest and you see a leaf on a branch, but as you get closer, you realize it's not a leaf, but a gecko. Or you're diving in a coral reef and you spot a tiny seahorse that looks exactly like the coral it's on. How is that possible? Well, these are some of the most incredible examples of animal camouflage in the world. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Amazing Nature. Today, we're going to explore some of the most amazing examples of animal camouflage in the world. These are animals that can disappear in plain sight, using their colors, shapes, and patterns to blend in with their surroundings. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Safari Saga and hit that like button. Now, let's take a look at some of these masters of disguise. Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Did you know that there is a gecko that can look like a dead leaf, a twig, or even a snake? It's called the Satanic leaf-tailed gecko, and it's one of the most bizarre and fascinating creatures on the planet. This gecko is native to Madagascar, where it lives in the rainforest. It has a remarkable ability to mimic leaves and branches, both in color and texture. It can even shed its tail to evade predators, leaving behind a leaf-like decoy. The gecko's name comes from its distinctive eyes, which have vertical pupils and red or orange irises. Pygmy Seahorse. What if I told you that there is a seahorse that is so small that it can fit on a fingernail and so well camouflaged that it was only discovered in 1969 when a scientist noticed it on a coral sample? That's right, it's the Pygmy Seahorse, and it's one of the most adorable and elusive animals in the ocean. The Pygmy Seahorse lives in the coral reefs of Southeast Asia and Australia. It can change its color and shape to match the coral it lives on, making it almost invisible to predators and prey. It also has a prehensile tail that helps it cling to the coral and avoid being swept away by currents. Great Potu. Have you ever heard a sound that made you shiver in fear? Well, you might want to avoid the great Potu, a nocturnal bird that has a haunting call that sounds like a ghost. But don't worry, the great Potu is harmless and actually quite amazing at hiding in plain sight. The great Potu is found in Central and South America, where it roosts on tree branches during the day. It has a cryptic plumage that allows it to blend in with the bark, and it can also adjust its posture and close its eyes to look like a broken stump. The only time the great Potu reveals itself is at night, when it opens its huge mouth and emits a loud and eerie call. Mimic octopus. What if you could change your appearance and behavior to imitate any animal you want? Well, that's exactly what the mimic octopus can do. It's a cephalopod that can transform itself into a variety of other creatures, such as sea snakes, lionfish, flatfish, and jellyfish, to confuse or scare off its enemies. The mimic octopus lives in the Indo-Pacific region, where it hunts for crustaceans and fish. It is not only capable of changing its color and texture, but also its shape and behavior. It can mimic the movements, patterns, and even the venom of other animals, making it one of the most intelligent and adaptable animals in the world. Chameleon. What if you could change the brightness of your skin to blend in with your surroundings, or show off your mood with different colors? That's what chameleons can do. They are a group of lizards that have some of the most incredible color-changing skills in the animal kingdom. Chameleons belong to the family Chameleonidae, which has about 200 species, mostly found in Africa and Madagascar. They can adjust the brightness of their skin to match their environment, but not the color. They use color to communicate, impress, or attract mates. They also have other amazing features, such as eyes that move independently, a long sticky tongue, and feet that can grasp branches. So, what do you think of these amazing examples of animal camouflage? Which one is your favorite? Do you know any other animals that can hide in plain sight? These are just some of the examples of extreme camouflage in the animal kingdom. There are many more animals that can use their amazing adaptations to survive and thrive. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing nature videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.